Watch how I flip. Watch how I whip. I'm in the whip. All in the rest. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous. They act like they made us. You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for the that hate us. I make a lot of new money. When the not save us. You be liking my flavor. I think it's cause ice on the wrist. On the wrist. On the wrist. Watch out for this. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, McCoy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now McCoy. Wide open receiver complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for them on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's McCoy. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
To throw on 3rd down. McCoy is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A little OP, but whatever.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Check out. 1, 2, 3, 54. Run it.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now a 1st down throw. Lock toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Locke. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't even know here. Well, as I said in my last broadcast, I need to continue working on my new playbook, because playbook I got right now is just, it's good and I like it, but it needs its modifications.
From the 31,
so
McCoy, complete to
that's my goal for the next season.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 42-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the Rams' 29-yard line. 8
yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Whew.
And this won't be enough to pick
That's
up
a
the
big hit.
first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And this is big.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man Hilton. And down inside the 15.
Like 3rd option, really. But he was open.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Oh, good shit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his 2nd drop right here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, only in the 1st quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, McCoy letting one go deep for the end zone.
I hate how that dude never catches one-on-one balls. It's like he's a possession guy with like high catching traffic, and he goes up and catches and like stupidest animations.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I was going to say.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
Come on, with the face mask, really?
With a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Here's Love. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
Mike, go! 390! Check back, check back. Check 9, check 9. Switch! Monday. 26. Watch the edge. Check.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, deep.
Now Luck. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Picked the wrong guy.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. We're going to go around.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I feel good this is a run.
Now Gurley.
Damn!
This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
On a 2nd and 3.
This is another run.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. I feel like this is going to be a quick pass.
To throw is Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Oh, go. Good shit.
Good. That should give his guys a spark.
Let's go.
He's
We need
up
this.
all the way to the 44-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Time to capitalize. Got a good return, good field position. Defense held the 3 points, tied this game up.
Begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Catch it.
Oh,
boy.
Play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. A very solid gain.
Surprised my offensive line held up that well. He's probably going to challenge.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
Yep.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
This is another position.
I
like. Oh, boy.
Have the hook up to Gage. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
What's up, bud? Yep. Nah.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Not trying.
On the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Let's see.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass.
You got to finish this drive here.
Very difficult task right now.
They come up here with another
Block
shot
Aaron
from the
Donald.
6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
It's double team him.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Get in there, Henry. Come on.
Press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Derrick Henry gets stonewalled. Come on.
He did not.
I'm going for this shit.
Gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
We're on this, but I don't know if I like this play.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th.
We're going to double team Donald again.
They'll run for
Nope.
Stonewalled.
Wow.
McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Well. Goal line stand on the 1-yard line. Goes back to my play calling. Can't fucking punch shit in.
The LA offense.
Why my kicker's number 1 in the league.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within
They'll
range
better
of
have
scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
Fuck.
Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Everyone happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that
Second time I've overran shit.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
Yeah, I did too. And then all of a sudden his linebacker just came through and big hit my
They tried a
ass.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on
This
that
could be
play.
dangerous. This could be dangerous.
54, right there. 54.
It's going to be on pass number 12.
From the 16.
Deep bomb, deep bomb.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh boy, Dante Jackson.
Dante Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. McCaffrey on the counter. And an alley to run. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. McCoy. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And McCoy loses the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, McCoy. And the catch made by Hilton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCoy. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. McCoy. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Dante Moncrief in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right. He's telling the right.
Now it's Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Cox. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Locke. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Locke. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again is Locke. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Luck now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check safety. Kill.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Luck now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Trey Boston shot through on the safety blitz. For the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Luck. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a run with Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Yo. Hey. I got an important phone call about the football game tomorrow night.
On 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal.
Oh, let's go.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Trey Boston.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
Say what now?
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say
this party or the other party?
Come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield.
He got on, and I was talking to him, and then I don't know. He went somewhere, and I don't know where he went because I tried calling him out, and he wasn't talking. So
this is taken at the 3.
Block him.
The 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, McCoy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kendall Beckwith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Off play action. McCoy. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, McCoy.
All I needed was him to get off the press, man.
Fuck. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first play of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week.
I bitch a lot about this game, but it's like not a bad game, but the shit that happens is fucking retarded. Because you can't tell me that his slot or nickel cornerback was going to press and jam T.Y. Hilton. Like, not happening. Like,
the LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points,
and then, like,
it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yo, 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 yo.
Again, it's Henderson.
well, the other frustrating part is like,
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I have guys
First down pickup of 8.
that like Mike Williams has like 90+ spectacular catch, 90+ catching traffic, high like 90s catching. He's not the fastest guy, but he's 6'5", and I throw like one-on-one jump balls, and it's stupid ass animations left and right, and the ball like gets like he'll go up and like spin his leg around, like Like he's gonna make some stupid ass play, and then the guy jumps up, contest it, and then the ball like bounces 15 yards up in the air, and it's either incomplete or, oh my lord, like, sit down. Why an animation that carries him behind? That's retarded, man.
Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
But Mike Williams doesn't ever win a one-on-one catch. Not once. And that's like the type of player that he is. That's like the most frustrating thing. Like, T.Y. Hilton. Come on, like Luke runs right by him. Like, get the fuck out, man. Again, the list, it just grows. It grows. It grows.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have
can you invite
what he's doing
Mike?
is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Does he just send me a number?
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, man. It's just frustrating, like, the stupid shit that, like, you call the right defense and then you still get beat. Or you call the right offensive play and Madden, like, animations, like, force you to not be successful. And it's just, that's, like, the non-football, like, antics that bother me because our league is set up for,
and with this deficit, you can't have too many more
like,
drives
beat your player in a chess game.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
But you can have the best offensive line and you still get stupid pressure off the edge because you got fast, good finesse pass rush. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
I mean, it doesn't matter, like your tackle. Like, I could put my best tackle, and he's giving up the most sacks. And it makes no sense. Like, the pass blocking is just dumb. The slash pass rushing. The run blocking, like, it's like times like Luke Kuechly makes like the craziest plays, and then like there's other times where he runs right by the running back and doesn't even fucking, like, the dude could fucking lick his ear and he just like runs by him. Like, what the fuck?
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
The answer is no. Jesse's not allowed.
Can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick.
Unless she makes me peach cobbler.
Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Well, they were good, but that peach cobbler is fucking retarded. I would have eaten the whole pan of that.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Tell her to quit slacking.
To throw again. McCoy. Caught left side by Hilton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from Rams territory now.
I just hope the next Madden, like a lot of the, they don't have to change much. Just change certain small things, and it would actually be a great game. Like that was dangerous. That's the whole thing. Like, we're not far from having a great game, but You just got to change small things.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Well, I mean, they focus so much on Mutt and all the other stuff, and it's...
So after the incompletion on first, now second.
I don't know, regular gameplay is just like... Well, let's slap the rocket missile arm on Patrick Mahomes. Like, yes, I guess he has a strong arm, but, like... We don't need him throwing fucking 80-yard darts on the run and having Tyreek Hill have the characteristic of Randy Moss when he's 5'10", and he's a 97, 98, 99 speed player. He doesn't need to have the characteristic of Moss where he can jump up and double, triple coverage and one-hand catch that shit, because that's not who he is. Like, to me, like, the whole thing, it's gotten more and more like NFL blitz, more than...
Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Especially when you get, like, 2-3 seasons down, like, in a franchise, it gets to be even worse. Because you can take players that mean nothing and make them
this is kind of the key here. Grind
like
out some yardage, work on that
the best player in the league.
Continue to tick it down.
And it's like all based off of just giving them a superstar ability.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No, come
Here's a quick
on.
hitch route and the throw complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Damn, so demanding.
Luck now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Henderson.
Or you could just go take your time and make some peach cobbler and we'll be good.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
No, I'll be there. Trust me. As soon as I know they start selling peaches, I'm going to be knocking on their door.
Strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down.
I will be dropping crates of peaches off of your house, and you'll just know.
First down Rams. I guess he
Oh, Rob was by.
for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room.
She's probably going to be like, Mike, why do we have peaches on our front porch?
They'll run on first down.
You know why.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before,
got 4 minutes left.
Every coach
And then I'll be on.
Says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got him now.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
The peach party?
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the
I'm
heavy
about to.
workload.
I need to like go grab like some drinks.
Late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe
how'd your poker go last night, Mike?
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
What's his name?
They come out here in the I. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they say right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
I didn't even hear what you just said.
Probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah,
the Panthers out there and ready to begin
yeah,
their next
probably
drive.
not.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
I'm a broke ass.
Forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I hope you're still watching this. T.Y. just made the most ridiculous catch.
Your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality,
double coverage.
Sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense.
That's what I said. What the fuck?
There's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Oh, my goodness.
Down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. McCoy complete to Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. McCoy finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, McCoy. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
A loss of a yard on the play.
So the LA Rams with a victory here, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Los Angeles, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right. No. Nope, my team sucks, so. Online.